Hey guys, it's SWAT-556 and welcome to another episode of the Diamond Project, in which I show off diamond guns and basically do commentary over them. So in this one I got the 556 and quite a good gun, but this game was a really old one because I think in this one I'm like 7th prestige and I'm halfway through my 9th prestige now, so. But previously, not much has happened in terms of development because I am sick. Although I am slowly recovering. I mean, I was a lot worse yesterday and a lot worse the day before that. However, I am pretty much coming out of it now. I've got a bit of a snotty nose, but that's pretty much it. And slightly weird throat, but I'll get over it. I'm pretty sure I'll recover by tonight. But yeah, the SWAT-556. Since I used this gun for this video, I've actually used a pretty wide range of different attachments for it to find out which one's better. And a lot of the attachments that I use in this, I keep with. But other than that, I'll move on to another subject. So I've recently, obviously, in terms of college friends and that, they all watch my videos and stuff, and I get a few questions from them, as well as I get a few questions from subscribers that I've never seen personally, like what is needed, what are the equipment needed to create videos and stuff like that, and how much does it all cost. And it is relatively quite expensive now. I mean, if you joined back in 2011, which is what I did with this channel, or for me, I joined YouTube in 2006, so I was recording with like basically a webcam, and back then obviously the quality of a webcam was pretty much the quality of like a HD PVR of Elgato. No one really cared about the quality. Well, they cared to a certain extent so that they can see something, but other than that, it's just the quality wasn't really the main priority. It was more of if they could see it just, and the sound, because a lot of it was based around that, and it wasn't much gaming related. It was more vlogs, like I think Shane Dawson and all the people from the station, because they do all the vlogs and stuff. They literally had a massive success during that time, and they still do. But in terms of gaming, it didn't really explode until pretty much Machinima came involved and just skyrocketed all the gaming videos that we all do now. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Machinima weren't the only ones to do so, but they're the biggest people that I can think of that actually had an effect on video production in terms of gaming. So basically the equipment that's needed nowadays to create it is quite a lot, and well, not in terms of quite a lot, but there's a lot of money involved. And if we go through everything, so if we look at a computer, you want to have at least a up-to-date version of a computer, at least a computer with components in that are to do with like almost today's technology, or at least up to date with them. So that's probably, you're looking around £300 to £400. Then you got the PS3. We'll count that in for this. So the PS3 will go for 250 quid. That's literally that plus controllers and HDMI stuff, all of that. So that's extra 250. You got, we won't count the games obviously because that's to whatever. So then you got either the Elgato or the you got the Elgato, the HD PVR, or the Blackmagic Intensity Pro, whichever one you use. They're probably going to be around 150 quid. So altogether, you're looking at around 700 almost. We're getting there roughly. So if we're looking at a good decent computer, 400 PS3. Well, I'm counting PS3 mainly because they're more expensive than the Xbox 360. But I think if we were to count the Xbox 360, then for those who want to do Xbox 360 gameplay, you're looking at around 600 quid roughly, because you still got to buy the game that you want to play and record and that. And then you got, depending on the software that you use, will also depend on the price quality, the pricing budget as well, because a lot of big YouTubers and a lot of people who create high quality content, like me, who basically try to create as high quality as possible, whether or not they get views or not. But that's the fun of it. But I use Sony Vegas 12, and yeah, that is a really good software. For those who are on the Macs, I'm not sure. I think you can either use Adobe Premiere or Final Cut. However, I probably wouldn't use Final Cut. It's not very good. I'll probably get a load of hate from Mac users now, but at college I use it a lot, and it doesn't agree with me whatsoever. But apart from that, you got Sony Vegas, pretty good software. You can use Camtasia. I wouldn't recommend using Windows Movie Maker. It's not the best to use, I'm afraid. It's just nah, just don't use it. I mean, if you look at if you try to require recommendations from others, they'll pretty much say the same thing as me. If you want a pretty much good, decent content straight away, don't try and upload some standard. If you have a Dazzle, it's okay, but the gaming content that you need to do must be like almost revolutionary. Like, you talk about something that's never been taught before. You go through different styles that no one's ever done before, that suddenly everyone loves. But apart from that, that's my total setup, almost pricing for what I've done. Pretty much like the PS3 Elgato is what I use. PC is roughly around 450 miners, and yeah. Thank you for watching this video and watching me use the 556, and I'll see you guys in my next video.